Let's say the first 3 Series was about 35 years ago, and it was an evolution of a really iconic car for BMW. And yes, if you will, it is an advantage that we start from that and we build from that, but we're also looking towards the future.
I had one of those cars. When I started at BMW, I was buying a 3 Series E21 in olivine green. I think it's very important to kind of feel or taste the history of BMW.
Especially for a 3 Series driver, it's very important to feel the car. You touch everything, every surface around you, because you are very intensively driving, and the surfaces around you have to be really high precise and very, very nice from the touch.
Everybody has in mind what a 3 Series should look like, and it's making it difficult to design this car, but it's also great fun. It's a challenge to do a 3 Series.
There's something very particular about BMWs. I think when you talk about BMW, you know there's going to be the kidneys and the double round headlights. It's part of our DNA, if you will.
I wanted to create a new face, a new BMW face, and this face is related to the heritage of BMW. So you find this face in the BMWs out of the 70s. You have this connection between kidney area and the double round headlamp.
We wanted to bring the kidneys in a more three-dimensional way, where you can really see the chrome, the frame around it. It's a very substantial piece. It's an iconic piece for BMW, and we wanted to treat it with as much respect as possible.
So the really new theme for this interior is actually the layering theme, which means that you have surfaces floating on top of each other. You can emphasize instruments, you can emphasize a freestanding monitor, and all over it looks very light in the car.
And we have a double sticker line in this car. That's for the first time. You have one sticker running from the front into the rear door, and then the other, the main sticker, which is lower, and this creates a lot of shadow towards the end of the car.
Another new story to the 3 Series is that we have 3 different lines.
The 3 lines are adding 3 characters to the 3 Series for the first time. You have the modern line, you have the sports line, and you have the luxury line. For each line we had a picture in mind somehow, and every customer can find the car fitting the best to him. A sketch, that is a 2D thing. That's just see one perspective, and in my head I can turn the car. I see it already three-dimensional, and then we try to bring the sketch, the feeling of the sketch, the emotion of the sketch, into a 3D model. And we are also doing it on clay, and that is important, that we switch between clay and the computer to bring a feeling in, love in. You just can do it with your hands. As a designer, you're never finished, and people have to pull you away from the project. If you're at BMW, I think the 3 Series is kind of the brand icon, and to design the car is a dream. And if you could realize your dream, it's the best thing you could do in life, I think.